Hey everybody, I am here with the first part of my April haul. I just have one thing to show you, but I wanted to show you because I'm really excited to start using these. And this is just a small order from Harriet Wright Designs. This was when they came out with a bunch of functional icon sheets, and I picked up a few of them that I thought I would use, just trying to not get all of them right away, but picked up a few, and they actually are, I don't know why I thought they were smaller on the listing, but I'm very pleasantly surprised to see that they're actually quite a large sheet. So yeah, it's like that size, which is quite decent. I just picked up 5. Did I pick up 5? Oh, I was like, what? So the first 2 here, this is the moon cycle. And I don't mark the moon cycles in my planner. However, I thought this would just be perfect in my Space TN, which I have already set up. But I just thought, like, for a little bit of kind of like this pocket's quite empty, and maybe like in the back as well. But yeah, I thought they'd be perfect for my Space TN as deco. And then the ones that, like, because when you put a sheet in a pocket, only like, I'll probably have to like trim it down as well, but only like this much peeks out, so I can use some of the stickers that are in the corner as well if I want to decorate pages, or like even write something in and put it in my inserts and stuff like that. So I can use this. Yeah, basically I got this for my Space TN for decoration mostly. And ditto with this one. So I was only gonna get the moon, but then I totally saw this as well, and it's like the same star sign circles that are in the art for the die cuts that I have decorating that TN. So I figured, again, perfect for decoration and also pocket, just to slip in the pocket there. It's a little bit of decor, and it has all the different signs and things like that. So I thought that was really nice. So yeah, these 2 I got literally just for decoration. I guess I'm not, I commented on Harriet's Instagram post when I had the sneak of these, and I was like, I guess I'm that guy now who just buys sticker sheets just to decorate my TN and not actually use. So, I'm officially that person, but that's what these are for. And then these 3 sheets are to use functionally. So I got the happy birthday one because I've been noticing lately that I've had a dearth of birthday stickers. I've been like searching desperately for birthday stickers and just using kind of generic celebratory ones, which is fine. But I really liked these because even though they are like, they do have color in them, it's fairly neutral. So it's just kind of a beige cake with some pink flowers there. So I feel like that'll match a lot of spreads, and I just really like the happy birthday script there. And then I got the date night, again, because they're black, I feel like it's quite neutral. And I've had this, like, these icons with scripts are from a certain artist, so a lot of shops have these on offer. And I had this sticker on a freebie from Planning World, I believe, and I just loved it, and I hoarded it for the longest time. So I was excited to get a whole sheet of these. Again, the black is neutral, so just to mark date nights, I thought that was really fun. And then I got these post office stickers because I've actually been going to the post office a lot lately. Ever since I started selling stuff on a D-stash page, I've had to, since I've kind of gotten more into D-stashing and kind of doing stuff like that, as well as sometimes I have to go to the post office if a package needs to be signed for or something, and I wasn't there or something like that, I have to go to the post office to pick it up. So I figured these would come in handy. They're not as neutral with the blue and pink, but I figured it could still work, and I didn't have anything specific to mark post office, so I got that. So yeah, these are my 5 sheets from Harriet Wright Designs that I got, and I will see you in a sec with the next part of the haul. Hey everybody, I've got a part 2 of the haul coming in. Again, just one shop in today, but I'm very excited. It is my second order from Let's Plan It. So I picked up a few things, 2 kits from their shop, because I just absolutely loved everything that I got in with my first order. And I realized that I should have picked up something that I forgot to grab. Let's see what we have here. And then I picked up another kit as well. So yeah, let's start with the freebies. So I used one of their PR codes. So they have 3 different people on their PR team, and they each have a different code, and their code gives you a different freebie. It's like the same format where it's like a half box. It actually looks a little smaller than a half box, quarter box, and like a even smaller box, kind of these stitched boxes, and then one of their Cora characters, and of course the little, this is like their rewards scheme sticker. And you get these in a different color scheme and then a different activity with the chorus. So I liked this color scheme the best out of the three, and I thought the laptop Cora would be very functional, although these are very large. I'm sure I will find some way that it works for me to use, but I did like that freebie. And it came with, in a matching color scheme, this die cut, and this one says plan more, worry less. So that's fun. I'm sure I'll find some place to use that. So those were the freebies. Oh, and the journaling card, the one I got this time says, I've got big plans and big dreams. So I really like the one I got last time. I put it in my sticker storage. But yeah, I think I'll keep these and find some ways to use the different ones, because I do really like this kind of monochrome design. So those are the freebies. What I picked up, the first thing, which is the one I realized I should have picked up last time, but I wasn't really thinking, is, you may remember last time I got in 4 a la carte sheets, actually. So I kind of DIY mini kit of this mountain watercolor kit from their shop, and I'm gonna use that the week that my partner and I are going to Scotland for a weekend. We were camping on Loch Ness, and I thought it was the perfect kit for that. So I got that kit as a mini kit, but I wasn't even thinking that I didn't think of what matching personal kit I'm going to use for the memory spread. Now, I don't always match my memory spread to my weekly kit. However, if it's like a themed week or something, I'm kind of like, for example, Valentine's Day, I use kits with different art, but they were both Valentine's themed in my main spread and my memory keeping, if that makes sense. So I was like, I'm going to try and find a personal kit that's also kind of like mountain or camping theme, and I couldn't find one. And I was like, wait a minute, why don't I just go back to their shop and see if they have one? So they do offer this format. So let me show you. It's this 4-page small kit, and you can get it either, I believe it was like TN was one option where you just get these 4, and then the other option was personal, and it adds on this personal washi. So I got the personal because I memory plan in personal size rings. So yeah, you get this personal size washi for the side of your So Much Crafting inserts in that beautiful watercolor pattern, and then you get these 4 pages. So you've got loads of your functional deco, like little tiny icon things there, which will be very useful. And then you get some full boxes for decoration in that stunning watercolor mountain scheme. Then you get loads of these kind of labels. You get some headers, a bill-do, and some checklist. This was the only page that I'm not going to get as much use out of, because I won't use most of these headers. I don't really mark build-dos in my memory spread, and I don't use the checklists, but that's okay because the rest of the kit is very functional. And then you get loads of habit trackers, which is great because I always like to be able to track extra habits in the sidebar area or the notes area of my memory keeping spread. You get some scallop labels and loads of scripts, including your weekends there. Whoops. And then the last page is half boxes, these kind of square half box label things. And then these are washi strips, and you get actually 2 more meal icons there. So you actually get a full set of meal icons if you wanted to mark your meals every day or something like that. But yeah, I just thought that this would be really functional as my memory spread, as well as if I have any leftovers from my a la carte kit that I'm using in the main spread, I can swap and change, between the two, pull in extras here or there or what have you. So yeah, I got that to use as my memory keeping spread for the matching kit that I have for that week. And then I figured, while I'm there, why don't I just grab another kit? Because I had so many of their kits in my faves. There was so many kits that were just so stunning and I really loved. And I was like, if I'm placing an order anyway, all the way from Canada, it's not the cheapest shipping to get from Canada. And, and I had the PR discount code, I'm like, why not? Let's just order one of the kits. I don't want to go too overboard and get all of the kits that I loved from them, but I was like, let's pick out one kit that I'll get. So I got this New York themed kit because it was honestly my favorite. I loved it so much. I got the full deluxe kit where you get the, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you get the 6 sheets of the full kit plus the glitter headers and the date cover sheet in the deluxe. And I got that because this is so much stuff that you can very easily, I didn't need to get the personal size kit as well, because this will more than cover a no white space in my Erin Condren and my memory keeping, no problem at all. So Yeah, especially like the date covers, or the glitter headers rather. I often use those as like washi and things like that. So yeah, that's why I got the kind of deluxe kit, because I can always use it as over the 2 spreads, the main week and the memory keeping. And I got it because at some point I will be in New York again. At some point. I don't have firm plans at the moment. It probably won't be for, I mean, it'll be over a year, because it won't be this year that we, if we do go. We have tentative plans to go to New York next summer. So like not this summer, but like a year from this summer. So that's like well over a year away. And it's tentative. We might not even go. But hey, I just love this kit so much. It's so stunning that I wanted to snag it in case, because shops, they put, they mix around their stock, and they, get new designs in, and they retire collections. So I wanted to snag it because I loved it so much. It's so stunning. And I'm just going to hoard it until the next time I go to New York. So why not? I've bought kits for that, that I'm going to be hoarding for much longer than I'll probably be hoarding this. Let's just say that. So let me show you it. I loved the color scheme. I love anything monochrome, as you may know, but I loved the touch of this like yellowy gold color as like the only color. I thought that was so stunning. So you've got your glitter headers here. So you've got the black, the dark gray, the light gray, and then that stunning yellow gold. And then on your date cover sheet, I just really like these date covers. They're quite simple looking because they're the monochrome, but they've got this beautiful like watercolor New York skyline in the background, and then you get a set of numbers and some hearts and exclamation points as well. And then the main 6-page kit here, you've got your full boxes, which like this scene here is like honestly what made me be like, I have to get this kit because that is so stunning. But I also love these boxes where it's like colorized to only have the taxis, and then you've got like 2 quote box options. These are just some floral boxes here, and then another one of like the city scene with just the taxis in their color. Yeah, love that. And then you got your scallop labels up here. Your second sheet has more scallops, checklists, all of your kind of rounded square icons, flags for the corner, loads of scripts, and your weekend banner. By the time I use this, it'll be a new planner, so I wonder if that won't even be the design of it. Funny to think about. And then you've got full set of headers, and then some sidebar header options. You've got all of your little things. I've said this before, I do not love that they are rounded for a no white space look. And I honestly don't know, like I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do about that. I'm sure I will come up with some creative solution, potentially involving the glitter headers, but we'll have to see. But you've got 3 habit trackers, a hydrate tracker, and a weekly ombre. So you just get absolutely loads with this kit. And then this page has those kind of squared off half boxes. I really like these. I think they're very interesting because they fit with the pattern. I don't know. Yeah, I like them. And then you've got some more traditional half boxes. You've got square quarter boxes like that. Then you've got they're the same size and shape as the little things, just with no icons. So you kind of quarter box or smaller labels there. And then these are just cut strips of washi at the bottom. And then you've got loads of checklists here, and then another weekly ombre. So you've got absolutely loads. And then you've got my favorite. I love that they have the half week and full week stickers. So I always mark posting my midweek and end of week spread. So I love that there are dedicated stickers for that with little Instagram icons. It's perfect. And then another blank label for you there. And then you've got your bottom washi sheet. So this is, these are all cut strips. And then you've got your thin strip there, that's just a solid color. And then you've got your pattern washi down here, which is the stunning watercolor, like ink splatter kind of New York skyline, which is so beautiful. So you can layer those. And then you've got 3 build-yous, and you've got loads of functional deco here. And then that's it. That's the full kit. So yeah, you just get an absolute ton with this deluxe kit. So I'm going to be saving that for a while, and then I've got my personal kit here as well. So that is everything from Let's Plan It, and I will be back with part 3 in a sec. Hey everybody, just got part 2. Again, I just have one order in this haul, but it's a bit of a bigger one. I've got my GP Sticker Studio order in, my latest one, and I have picked up many goodies. So a lot of stuff for my personal inserts, But here is the freebie that is going out at the moment. Very decorative. I have so many of these, honestly. I feel like I'm going to start... I've been using them in my journaling pages, but it'll end up just being like using the same deco over and over again. So I think I'll start saving these and maybe just giving them away when I de-stash stuff, like just throwing them in people's de-stash orders that I send them, because it's just kind of, you know, just a little deco freebie, which I don't use as much of. But anyways, let's start with what I got. So you know I had to get the May Personal Monthly. I discovered the GP6 Studio Personal Monthlies when I first started using Personal Monthly inserts, and it's just my favorite format, and I just, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I just get this every single month, kind of regardless of the art, although I usually do like it. This is probably less my favorite because the pink and gold, like, which reads as like pink and yellow, isn't really my favorite, but I like the ink splatter kind of watercolor aesthetic in the rest of it. And I can always, like, even if it's not my favorite art, I don't have to look at it that much. I memory plan in my Personal Monthlies, so I don't, like, actually stare at it that much. And, you know, I always like enough elements of it to welcome getting in. I like the marble and everything. So, yeah, this is the 2-page, pretty simple format, but it's very functional for my So Much Crafting month on 2-page inserts that I use. And that's for May. And then I've got a couple other personal kits here. So I've got, these are weekly personal kits. Again, they're 2 pages, really simple, but they work perfect for a white space look. And what I do is I usually get, if I like a kit somewhat, but maybe I don't love all the elements, like maybe I don't love the full boxes, but I like the colors and some of the papers or things like that, I'll get just the personal kit and I'll use it for a week that I don't have enough leftovers or I don't have a matching personal kit to memory plan in my So Much Crafting week on 2-page inserts, which is what I do. And this one was like that. I loved this bottom washi so much. I loved the watercolor elements, but some of the full boxes and stuff, I don't know, it just I wasn't that in love with the kit to use it in my weekly spread. And like the colors were like okay, but just not like that much my favorites. So I did really go back and forth, honestly, for a long time, deciding whether or not to get the kit for, you know, full kit or a mini kit for my weekly spread. This is origami, if I didn't say. But I decided in the end to just get the personal kit, and I would use that because I have a lot. I have weekly kits sorted, like, all the way through, I think, July, which is pretty wild. And then I have a lot of September and October because that's when I'm getting married and going on my honeymoon. I have those kits already as well. So I don't really need them. I don't need many more weekly kits. But I have a lot of empty slots for memory keeping personal kits. So I went for just the personal kit here. You can see the format here. You've seen it before, but it's really functional. And if I don't have leftovers from a matching kit, it just makes a really nice white space personal memory keeping spread. So that's origami. And then I also got this one, which is called Free Spirit. It's the same thing, same format here, but this is kind of, again, I didn't love the full kit, but a lot of this gave me really Greek vibes. So like this pattern on the bottom washi and the bag and like all of these patterns, here, and the kind of like antique faux gold foil situation and the colors, like it all gave me very Greek island vibes. And we are honeymooning in Greece, and I have 2 kits for the 2 weeks of our honeymoon for my Erin Condor, my main planner. However, neither of them are formats that will really realistically have enough leftovers to carry over, and neither of them had matching personal kits that I could purchase. So I don't have any personal kits to memory plan, so I figured this would be perfect. Also, if for some reason I find later on like other personal kits that would be even more perfect, or like, because those were 2 photography kits, so if I find like a photography kit with similar photographs or something, I can just get those, and then this can just be a regular summer week because it's not specific enough that I have to use it for that. But I figured I would get it because I think if I don't find anything else, it will work really well for memory planning one of the weeks of my honeymoon. So yeah. Anyways, that is what I got this for. And then I got one collection. So this one is Tranquility. So I got my deal where I get like an a la carte. I make my own a la carte mini kit. However, I got 1 extra page that I have been getting. So in the Tranquility, I got the first functional page here. I really loved like this photograph here. And like I love the wood and marble. Those are some of my favorite elements that they have been doing a lot of lately. And then I got the second functional page. These two come as a set, so you have to get them together. So I've got a full set of headers. You got like a faux gold foil header there. All your functional stuffs. And then I got the full boxes, which I really liked. I thought they were really just like chilled out, hence the name. I like the floral elements and the quote, and I like the kitty cat. That's really sweet. And then I got the boxes sheet, so all the half boxes and quarter boxes. And then additionally, I normally don't do this when I'm doing this sort of DIY mini kit, but I did get the washi sheet. Now, the reason I usually don't get the washi sheet is because it just makes too much leftovers if I'm doing a white space look. However, this washi was just so stunning that I couldn't not get it. And the week that I want to use this kit, that I'm thinking I'll use this kit, not 100% set in stone, but I think I'm going to use this kit in the week between our wedding and our honeymoon. So we are getting married on one weekend, but then my family is staying in town until the following Tuesday, or some of my family. And it just didn't make sense to leave right away for the honeymoon because we'd leave in like the middle. It just didn't make sense, basically. So we're not leaving till the Saturday after we get married for our honeymoon. So we have a whole pretty much week in there that is like the first 2 days of our honeymoon, or really like one day because we get in late on Saturday. But like the first day of our honeymoon, but then also like the first week of being married. And I thought this was like, it's gonna be a really chilled out week. Like I'm not gonna be doing much, maybe spending a bit of time with family and relaxing. And I felt like with the waves and stuff, it was kind of like, and then we're going to the beach. So I thought that would make sense. I mean, I might move it to a different week in the summer. We'll see if I find something that I like better, but I think this will be nice for that week specifically. And then because this is not that, there's not that much stuff in this, because I've got the DIY mini kit, the a la carte sheets, I also did pick up the 2-page personal spread to match so that I can have a matching memory keeping spread. And I was like, I mean, it doesn't matter, but that's how I was showing it before. So yeah, that is everything that I got from GP Sticker Studio in this pretty decent size order. And I'm now realizing, I think I called this part 2 of the haul. This is part 3, so I will be back in a second with part 4. All right, I think this is part 4 of the haul I've got here today, and I've got 2 orders in that I'm very excited about. I've got a new to me shop and my second order from a shop, so 2 pretty new to me shops. Let's start with the repeat shop. This is Planned Escape. You may recall that I got last time I just got one thing from them because I wanted to try them out. You know, new shop, I've like kind of learned my lesson that I only tend to just get one thing first to try it out to make sure I like the paper and the quality is good and everything. But I got my, where is it? Does it have anything personal? No, not yet. Okay. I got my April Notes kit from them and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was so stunning. So I got a pretty fat stack in the mail. And so yeah, here is what I've got. First, you get a freebie. I got the same freebie last time, but with last time I got a set of gold glitter headers, so this is silver. I like that. It's just, that's a super, like a full set of glitter headers in a really basic color like gold and silver is just really useful for a freebie. And then you get 2 of these kind of cute checklists as well. And Cynthia wrote another really sweet note on the back as well, and you have very lovely handwriting. So thank you for that. And what I ordered was so many things. So I loved their notes kit so much that I ordered another one for May. So their notes kits don't have a specific month on them, which I love. That's really, really great. They do have ones that like they seem to make a notes kit that matches each monthly kit, but it doesn't say the month anywhere on it. So you could use it any month that you like. So the ice cream one that I just showed you that I used in April, I think that matched one of the June monthly kits. They also make, like, they have 2 for each month. So different design options to choose from. But yeah, I believe this did match one of the May monthly kits, but I already have a monthly kit. That's one of the kits you can use any month lying around, and I haven't used it yet, so I'm like, I'm just going to use it for May. So I just got a notes kit, and I've shown it before, but you have your first page here with your top strip, your strip to cover the circle area, some scripts. Your second page has a long box and 2 smaller boxes for the center. Are these? Oh, they are cut separately, but it doesn't really matter because they all, it covers the whole page anyway. It's like a full coverage notes kit. And then you have this sheet which has your 2 habit trackers, which is just one big strip, and you have more scripts, some bows, and some checklists. So yeah, I really liked this macaroons theme. I thought it would be nice for May, and it was like really springy and stuff. And I loved the format. I loved using it this month, so I'm really excited to use that again. And then I decided that I wanted to try their monthly kits. I've been eyeing their monthly kits for a while. The reason I haven't purchased them previously is actually because they come with so much stuff. They come with so many stickers that it's like it's almost like I rather have, especially a monthly kit, come with less stuff, and then I can pull in my multicolor leftovers, freebies, you know, everything, then come with so much stuff that I make a ton of leftovers, if that makes sense. However, I loved the designs of them so much, and also like the fact they're 4 sheets, and that makes it a bit pricier, but I had a bit of extra cash, so I decided to treat myself to June and July monthlies. And yeah, basically that's what it is. So you get this first page here, and you get your top strip. This is just so stunning for summer. Like, oh, I'm so in love with that. So you get your top strip, and this is to cover the first Thursday that's not in the month. You get some bows and flags. You get 4 holidays. These are the 4 holidays that are listed in the EC. These 2 are the same day though, so these are quite large. I think I would like if they were a little bit smaller, but yeah. I do really like the fonts and everything. Like, this font is so beautiful. And then the second page here has your other top strip, and then this covers all the days that are not in the month in the beginning. You've got all of your numbers. I like that each week is a different color. And then you've got some little miscellaneous icons like hearts, asterisks, and 2 gifts there. Your third page has strips to mark out lengths of time. These are in a bamboo print, which is just, I think, stunning. And yeah, so you've got like 3 full lengths, which is plenty of those strips. And then you get 4 boxes for the sidebar. I don't really use that, honestly. Like, my preference would be a decorative sidebar, or what have you, or just like maybe 2 bigger ones, but it's fine. I get that a lot of people do like this format. And you get 2 tassels, which I think are really nice, and even more flags. Again, these it comes with so many of these flags, but these aren't really ones I would use a lot of because they're too small to really write in. But it doesn't, I mean, it's not like there's not plenty of stuff to use as labels, as you can see on the 4th page, which has headers to use in the sidebar. So many labels, which I love. These tiny arrows, again, I'm not really sure that's something I would use, but I'm sure I can get creative and try. And then tons of icons here. And I think it's a fun touch that they're arranged like kind of like little flowers. I just think that's fun. But yeah, like, you get so much with these kits. Like, I could never use all of these stickers just for one monthly spread, so I'll definitely have leftovers. But I love the design so much. The colors and the papers, like the kind of photographs pulled in, are so stunning that I had to give it a go. And so that is June, and then I got the matching notes kit. Again, it doesn't say June, but I'm just going to use it in June, and it will match the monthly kit. So again, it's the same format as the one that I showed you that I'm using for May. This basket weave, that is so stunning. So then I got July, and there is a matching notes kit for this monthly kit, but it wasn't in the shop when I ordered. When I first started putting stuff in my cart, the June notes wasn't released yet either, just the monthly was. And then when I went to actually make my purchase, I noticed that this was in, so I snagged it. And then like the next day, they put up the matching notes kit for this, but I'm not worried because I'm sure I will be ordering from them again. I do really want to try one of their weekly kits as well, so I'm not concerned. I will definitely be making another purchase. And the format of these pages is different to accommodate the fact that, I believe that's why, I'm assuming that's why, to accommodate the fact that this month is arranged differently. So on this page, sorry, there's construction going on outside. On this page, you get both of your top strips on one page here, and then you've got tassels again and some flags. And then on this sheet, you've got the days that are not in the month in July are at the bottom of the page. They're the last, so you get a strip of 3 to cover the Thursday through Saturday that are not in the month, and then this for the Wednesday that's not in the month. And then you get your same sidebar headers. You get some bildews with this time, which is cool. So actually, I'm not sure. I think it might partially be because it's different. It might partially be a reformat, actually. But yeah, I like that it comes with bildews. That is great. You get bows again and arrows again. And then holidays, there's only one holiday, which is Independence Day. That's actually in the Erin Condren in July. But they added 3 other holidays that are kind of fun ones. And I just think this is such a nice touch. Really tiny next to each one. They told you which day it was so that you know. So you have Ice Cream Day, which is the 15th. French Fries Day is the 13th. And Friendship Day is the 30th. So those are fun things that I could throw in if I don't have something else to put on that day. Like if I don't have any events going on in that day that I would want to mark because this takes up a lot of room, then I could just throw that in and it's kind of a nice decorative, cute little thing. And then you've got strips to mark out time, which in this case are the beautiful ocean. You've got your, I'm not sure what the 1, 2 to 3, 2 to 3, 4 is for. Oh, is it because, aha, I think I know what this is for. Okay, I think the reason they're saying this is 1 and this is 4 and then these are 2 or 3 is because this matches this. So if it goes right underneath, it'll continue the pattern. And then this matches this, so it'll continue the pattern across. Aha, I think that's why. So they're suggesting, hey, you should put this one first, the colors in the middle, and then this last to make the patterns match. I'm guessing that's why. And if so, very cool and very clever to have kind of thought through that. And again, you get dates. I like that each week is its own color. I don't know why I like that. I just kind of do. And then you get some miscellaneous little circle icons to fill in the rest of the space there. And then where are we? The last sheet here has so many labels and so many icons again. So yeah, that is July. So this is everything that I got from Planned Escape, and I got everything. I'm not sure if they have different options, but I get everything on their premium matte paper, which is stunning, vibrant, and yeah, beautiful print quality, and very excited by this order. Definitely check Cynthia's shop out. And the other shop, this is completely new to me, and this shop is called Planner Choco. And I think I just wanted to keep that little beautiful ribbon on there to show you the lovely packaging. And I think I've heard other people talk about this shop before. However, I thought it was in the context of printables. So I'm not clear if this, but I didn't see that in this shop. So I'm not clear if that's 2 shops that have a similar or maybe even the same name. Or if maybe they have one shop for printables and one shop for printed stickers. Not sure. Anyways, I got the printed sticker because I don't even own a printer, much less, you know, a silhouette or anything. So I got just one kit from them. Again, new to me shop, just wanted to grab one, and I only really needed one kit. I'm at the point now where I'm not really trying not to buy kits for my main planner just willy-nilly. I'm trying to use kits that I already have, or I am only buying stuff for specific special occasions. So this kit is for my anniversary week, which I totally left till pretty late because I was not even thinking that I needed a kit for my anniversary week, because I was in my head, I was thinking, oh, for our anniversary, we're going on the trip to Scotland, which I got a specific like mountain kit for that because we're like camping in Scotland. But that's actually the weekend before. We technically get back like the day before, I believe, our anniversary. So yeah, our actual anniversary week is not the same as the Scotland week. So I was like, oh no, I want to use a kit for that. So I found this one and I thought it would be lovely. I got the mini kit so that I could do a white space look with it, and I figured it was kind of a lot with like the photographs and the like deep reds and stuff, so I figured I'd lighten it up and use it as a mini kit. But the freebie here to start with, again, I love getting a set of glitter headers, and that's a pink, so that's pretty versatile probably. And I like this label. You get some bows and some flags, so just like a really functional freebie that you get there. And is this the same paper? I don't think so. I think this might be regular matte, and I think I got their premium matte. Yeah, it's not very thick, but it definitely feels like a premium matte. And their mini kit comes with 4 sheets. It's the same. They don't have any differently formatted sheets than the regular kit. So the regular kit, I believe, just comes with like 2 more sheets than this or something. And then the mini kit just comes with these 4 sheets. So to start off with, you've got full boxes here. On the bottom, there is 2 glitter strips. So this one goes across like 3, and this is like 1. My guess is that I think on one of the other sheets, that you get in the full kit, I believe the sheet that has like the full checkboxes, you get another one, and these are like for layering with the bottom washi, because this one fits perfectly across the shorter piece of bottom washi, but we don't have one for the longer piece. So I'm guessing that glitter strip is on a sheet that I didn't get in the mini kit, but that's fine. I can cut these down and use them as glitter headers or washi or whatever. But yeah, so that's what that is. So you got the gold glitter down there, so I'll probably bring in some gold foil maybe. Ooh. And you get these full boxes, and I'm like, they're not all like super applicable to us as a couple, but I just thought they were pretty, and the red is so vibrant, and I just like the kind of earth tones with the pop of red. So like you've got these pigeons in the Eiffel Tower. I mean, we've never been to Paris together. My partner doesn't like Paris. But it's just cute and romantic. The flowers are generic. This one is pretty generic. This honestly, like, except for the fact that the person's wearing like a giant diamond ring, this might as well be us. You know, we both are known to wear like plaid and sweaters. And, you know, the chalk heart and, like, the roses, again, pretty generic. These two are the only two that I'm not 100% sure I'll use. This is just, like, very clearly a couple that doesn't look like us. Like, it's pretty obviously a straight appearing couple, and that's not us. Also, I'm not sure who this would be wearing, like, red high heels, but I kind of like it. So, like, I just like visually how it looks, even if it doesn't represent us. And I feel like this one isn't very coupley, whereas, like, in our own anniversary week, to use a couple that doesn't look anything like us would be kind of weird, if that makes sense. Like, this is like this is a person, but it's only arms, like, you know, and like this one is like you can't really see them that well, so that could probably be like either me or my partner, you know what I mean? But I feel like this is like really obviously, so I think I'll skip this box. I'm trying a thing for our wedding kit where, again, there's like a pretty clearly straight looking couple in one of the boxes of my wedding kit. So I was thinking of replacing that with a picture of the two of us, and I think I might try and do the same thing for our anniversary week. I've ordered to get some pictures printed on sticker paper. We'll see if those turn out. I'm gonna try a few different ways of getting that done. But anyways, if I can get it in time, I'll probably replace that with a picture of the two of us. Anyway, long story just to say that, basically. But really beautiful quality in the printing. It's super vibrant. The second page that you get has your bottom washi, which has those cute little tags. You get date covers as well, which I don't really like need in a mini kit, but it's fine because it just comes with them. These are, I'm guessing they could be washi, but they also could just be like labels, so you could just use those as labels. And then you get some cut washi strips here. And then you've got your functional page here that has half boxes, quarter boxes, like square appointment label things, habit trackers, bill dues, a weekend banner, and some dots and arrows. I love having dots with a kit because, especially with a white space kit, I use dots to check things off a lot. So I definitely like having those. And then your fourth sheet that you get has a few icons, some flags. These are individually cut hearts, which again, I can use like dots to check things off, very useful. You get some helpful scripts, some functional deco, a canceled, a rescheduled. You get these scallops, these lovely kind of scallop stitched heart checklists, a weekly box with the kind of chalk heart on the wood photograph in the background, which is probably my favorite picture, so I like having that twice. So that is for your sidebar, and then you get 2 3-heart checklists. Again, I could use those in the sidebar or whatever. So yeah, it's a pretty good mini kit. There's a few things I'll have to pull in, but that's okay. I did not get the a la carte glitter headers because I have so many glitter headers in my collection, and I know I have tons that will match this kit. I have loads of pinks, loads of reds, loads of golds, and that'll probably do the trick. So yeah, I am very, very excited to have this kit, special kit for our anniversary week, and that's my order from Planner Choco, and that is everything that I have to show you in this portion of the haul. So I will be back in a sec with part 5, I believe. Hey everyone, I'm back with a quick addition to the haul here. I've got 2 shops here. I've got a sort of order from Vintage Rose Studio and one from Harriet Red Designs. Let's start with the Vintage Rose Studio order. This is actually a replacement because I got the Spring Fling. I had gotten the personal kit a while ago, I think maybe even 2 hauls ago, and I was saving it to use in I used the personal kits in my rings, my personal rings for my memory keeping spreads, and I started laying the stickers down for my memory keeping spread, because I kind of do like each day like as like the day after, so I'll do like Monday on Tuesday and so I started filling it out, and I realized that it comes with 3 sheets, and I realized that the 3rd sheet was not miscut actually, but just not cut fully. So whereas where like some of the stickers, like the scripts and stuff were cut out, all of the circle icons and some of the, I think actually even some of the scripts, like I think like new releases wasn't cut, and this one wasn't cut, and none of the circle icons were cut. Like they just weren't cut at all. So it was just some cutting mistake that happened. So I just messaged it. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I know this is so long after I ordered, but could I get a replacement of the sheet that's not cut? And Melissa was absolutely wonderful, and I just appreciate that level of customer service. You know, like I've had shops before where I've had not, you know, I've had issues with the stickers, and I think it really says a lot about a shop, like how they respond to that, and was just so fabulous, and was like, don't worry, I'm gonna get a replacement of that sheet right away, sent out to you. And yeah, so I just wanted to highlight that fabulous customer service by showing you this. And they also threw in a ton of freebies, which, I mean, they really didn't have to do that. It was very nice of them. So they threw in one of their traditional freebies, or I guess this is now their old freebie, which has all your functional stickers in like one color scheme. So I got a green one, and then this is their business card, and this is their new freebie system. I believe this is correct. Okay, so it's not the paperclip, is it? I don't know. But now you get this card, and you get, oh, is it this? Oh, it's the logo. Okay, so the logo is a sticker, and you put it on the card, and when you fill it up, then you get, what do you get? Oh my gosh, 20 pounds off your next order. That is so generous. Amazing. So yeah, that's their new freebie system. So they sent me that, and they sent me the new freebie that has a set of date covers, which that's like, this is a really kind of versatile color. So I think this is a great freebie, and you get some really functional stickers as well. So they sent that, and then they sent a full sheet, which, I mean, again, that's just so kind. And I guess this is their glossy paper. I've never used their glossy paper. It's kind of like a vinyl, so I'll have to see what pens work on that, just to make sure. But these I won't need pens for, so it's just like a set of their bow clips in kind of some springy colors, and then a set of their bow clip boxes. And I think this is one of their TN sheets, because it's like, I think it's meant to kind of like fit in a TN if you want, but it can also just be used, as a regular functional sheet. So that was so nice of them, honestly, to send all of those freebies along with the replacement. And I really appreciate that customer service, because I don't judge a shop for mistakes happening, because that's how it goes. But I think like how they respond to that with their customer service, if it does happen, is really telling. So I just wanted to highlight that fabulous customer service from Vintage Rose Studios. Thank you so much for sending that over so I can finish. You can see I did it, but I've got like all of these like blank things that don't have icons yet, so I can go back and fill that out. And the other order I got is from Harriet Red Designs. So Harriet Red Designs recently launched their own website, so like separate from Etsy, and where they are offering all of their stickers there, but also stationary items. And there is a rewards point system kind of built in to the site. So that's kind of an advantage of ordering off of there as well. And I do really like ordering off of Etsy. There's lots of convenience things about that. However, if there's like a reward system for a shop I buy from a lot, I'm probably, I'm going to take advantage of that. So yeah, I wanted to order from their new release, and there was one kit that I had been waiting to get for this release, and then to see if I wanted any stationary items. So I just grabbed one kit and one stationary item. So they have their lovely business card here and a journaling card, very nice. And as oops, okay, that was like taped. Oh, I see, with their little logo sticker. So let me just show you the stationary item since I have it. I got this gold pen, and let me take the protector thing off of the nib. So let me just oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, this is what I was hoping it would be. Great. So I picked this up because it said it was a fine point gel, and let me compare it to. I have one that I think I got either in the advent calendar, Harry White Designs advent calendar. Oh yeah, perfect. It's exactly the same. Amazing. I got this pen either in the advent calendar or it was a stationery extra with the Old Mystery subscription. And I use this because it's a much finer point gel pen than my Inkjoy gel. And I use this whenever I need to write smaller. So whenever I need a little bit of a smaller line to squeeze something into maybe a small area, especially in my personal monthlies, I use this pen because I'm writing so small. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that I wanted to find a replacement for this because I can tell it's starting to run out of ink, and I thought this was like a much more beautiful version, and you can replace the insert. So when it runs out of ink, I can just buy new gel inserts. I believe that they actually even had them on the site. So yeah, and I thought this was just like a really nice gold. Like it could even go and like get tucked into TN setups if I wanted to, with some crystals. So yeah, I just thought it was a really pretty and functional pen for me to grab. So I'm very happy with that. And then the kit that I got is the kit that I'm going to use for one of the weeks of my honeymoon. So our honeymoon goes over 2 weeks. It kind of like goes into the beginning of the end rather of a 1 week, and then it's 2 full weeks after that. So I have one honeymoon photo kit from GP Sticker Studios, but I wanted another that was kind of similar vibes to continue on, and this one was absolutely perfect. It was everything that I was hoping it would be. It's super, super muted blues and grays, and yeah, I'm really excited about that. So first off, you have your full boxes here. Now, I wasn't like that into this one just because like that doesn't look like my partner or I. It's not really relevant to us. So if it's like, you know, it's our honeymoon, I don't really want a box that's like not really relevant to us. So I did just pick up the a la carte double box to go with it. So this is the same as this box. So I would just omit these 2 boxes and have this one instead. But the rest, it's actually like even more muted colors than I thought or than it looked. But I do like it. So I like the pebbles, and I think it like is very Grecian, and then you've got like, so maybe I'll even use this, like the last week, and this could be for the day that we fly home, you know. Yeah, so those are the kind of the full boxes with the double box there that I'm going to be using. And then you do get the Ombre Heart checklist, which I probably won't use. Actually, I might use just because if I want to make the spread no white space, I'll need to use these. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I did get, with the GP Sticker Studio kit, you can get the sheets a la carte, so I didn't get this sheet. But that kit, you have so much washi and so many squared off half boxes that you can easily make a no white space look without the checklist, but not the case with this format, so I might have to actually use the checklist, but we'll see. And then just because like I'm not going to have a lot of to-dos, it's going to be vacation time, so I'm going to have a lot of like events, but not a lot of to-dos. Anyways, then you've got some half boxes, glitter quarter boxes, Buildu flight tracker will come in handy, habit trackers, a payday flag, flags for the corner, and some icons. You get all of your headers and little things here in these really lovely kind of earthy, muted earth tones. And then again, like you get with the photo kits, you tend to get deco that's like from another kit. And in this case, it does not really appear to go because the pinks definitely don't go. Like these gold dots could be useful, but most of this, you know, maybe the candles, most of this I will not be using. Just because it doesn't really match, but you've got some marble date covers, which are nice, and some weekly ombres there. You've got your functional sheet with all this kind of stuff here. And then the bottom washi is the beautiful waves. I think that's the case for like all, like the kit, and like for 3 kits in a row that I'm going to be using for the honeymoon time is like all wave wash, bottom washi, which is fun. And then you've got your pattern washi there. So that is everything that I picked up from Harriet Wright Designs new shop, as well as my replacement from Vintage Rose Studio, and I will see you a sec with the next part of the haul. Hey everybody, as usual, totally lost track of what part of the haul we are on, but I've got 2 orders today for you, and let's do like the more boring one first. This is just an order from Aldi because yeah, I was just looking for places that would print your photo onto sticker paper, and I have mentioned this before, but in my my anniversary kit and my wedding kit, there are boxes with like photo boxes of couples that don't really represent my partner and I was interested in potentially putting a photo of us in the planner. So I was thinking about different ways I could do that. And I thought one thing I would try would be just ordering like photos on sticker paper from like a photo printing shop. So I found that Aldi did that and had a good deal. So it was just a couple quid. So I figured I'd try it out. You could only get one picture. So I just picked this picture, my partner and I, that's one of my favorites, of us on a hike in the Black Valley. And yeah, it's just a really nice photo, and the print quality is good. It's like really thick, glossy sticker paper, and so it's not like ideal for a planner, but if just one in the corner or something, it'll be fine. However, the corners are rounded, which I don't necessarily love. The cuts are a bit dodgy. And it is a little too big for a full box size. I knew that. That's why I went with this, because I figured too big is better than too small, because I can cut it down. So if I cut it down, then the rounded corners will go away anyway. So I think it's definitely going to work, at least for the anniversary spread. I didn't really realize kind of how bright the blue of the sky was going to be, and that really is not going to match with my wedding spread, but I think I can definitely get away with it for the anniversary spread, because that kit had a lot more different colors and things like that in the background. So especially if I cut it, like when I'm cutting it, if I favor cutting off the top, so it'll just be like a little bit of the blue sky showing. So yeah, I'm definitely going to incorporate this into my anniversary spread as probably my like upper corner full box. But I think I'm going to keep searching for maybe custom full box options for my wedding spread, and maybe choose a different picture or adjust the colors to match the tone a little bit better or something like that. So I'm still on the hunt, but yeah, definitely these are going to work great for my anniversary spread. And then the more exciting order is from Vintage Rose Studios. I always get these so quickly, which is fab, because I live very, very close to their shop. We're both in London, so it's always gets to me very quickly, which is amazing. And yeah, so you have their new business card, which has their rewards thing on the back, like collect the stickers and you get a voucher. And then their new freebie, which has the collection sticker there, which is like their little VRS. And you get a set of date covers, plan next week, and some functional stickers there, which is really cool. I really like this new freebie. And then I got one personal kit and some foiled stuff. So the personal kit I got, this is their 3-page format that I really love. And this is for my anniversary week as well, speaking of, because I got a mini kit for my anniversary spread, so it's not gonna have leftovers to use in my memory keeping in my personal rings. So I got this kit because yeah, I just saw this come out and I was like, that is absolutely perfect. Did I get it on regular matte? Yeah, this is not their premium matte. Did I get it on regular matte? I remember I was thinking about it. What did I do? Let me check. Oh, I got the matte vinyl. This doesn't feel like the matte vinyl. Okay. I'm gonna have to check just because it is more expensive, so I just want to check if they changed their paper. Yeah, because this definitely is not the same as, yeah. I'm fine with having it, except it's just that it does cost more, and yeah, and I did pay for the matte vinyl. So, yeah. Okay, I will check on that. But anyway, it's still a really nice kit. So you've got a couple headers and checklists, which I don't use, but you've got loads and loads and loads of icons, functional deco, scripts, everything like that, and a strip of side washi. Then you've got another strip of matching side washi here, and you've got all of your full boxes. They used to be, yeah, this is a different format now, which I think is totally fine, but they used to be like some of these were cut into washi strips, but now they're just all full boxes, which you can cut up yourself if you want, which is totally fine, which is like I do that anyway. So yeah, and you've just got some like, it's like not like in your face romantic, but I think it's like somewhat romantic. I think this was called like, oh, I have it pulled up here. It's called Vintage Summer, so it's kind of more like like going into summer thing, but there's like, you know, there's like a couple here and like message in a bottle and like the feet and stuff. So I thought that was kind of like romantic coupley thing. So I thought that would be nice for our anniversary week. And like the colors are kind of romantic as well. I felt with like the grays and the tones of like rosy colors. And then the last page, you got another strip of side washi in a different pattern. So you could have different patterns on each side, or you could have matching pattern on each side and just use this as, cut it down as regular washi. But you've got your weekends banner with like the dandelion photo in the background, which is really cool. Some arrows, some more headers. You've got a fancy label, a bill due, some double dots, some kind of quarter boxes, half boxes things, a habit tracker, movie marquee, a bow clip box, and a couple of little things. So yeah, that is the vintage summer personal kit that I will be using in my memory keeping planner for my anniversary week. And then I picked up some more of their foil stuff. I have this sheet in a different colorway in rose gold foil, specifically because I wanted to use it with my wedding kit. I wanted to have some foil options to go with my wedding kit. So I got a colorway that was more muted neutrals and in rose gold to match that spread. But I did like the sheet. I thought it, like the stuff that it came with was pretty useful. And so I picked up another one in this colorway, which is called Mocha, and it's still neutrals, but it's like you've got this it's not really black because the printing on the matte paper, it's more of a charcoal, but you've got, so just note that because it does look pretty black on the listing photo, but it's definitely more of a charcoal in person. And am I blinding you with the foil right now because the sun just came roaring in? But yeah, so you've got this kind of charcoal color. You've got, this is like a dusty rose kind of mauve, and then you've got like a light rose, and then you've got, this is like a gray, like a gray beige, like a grayish color. And you got, I figured these would just be like some good basics because I am like interested in starting to get more into foil, and I'm like overwhelmed by like how to even do that. And like, yeah, it's just, it's a lot. So I got this because I figured these are a lot of colors that can be easily pulled into spreads, and as well as like different, you know, kind of really basic icons. And I got all three of the main foil colors. So I got gold and silver and rose gold. I'm not even sure if you can, if the sun is helping or hurting you being able to see that. But yeah, so I got all three of the main foils. They only do the 3 basic foils. I don't know, like to me, those are like the basic foils, like the gold, rose gold, and silver. And that's all they do, which is like great because honestly, I get like so overwhelmed. Like I think it's super great that shops like Rose Colored Days have like 20 foil colors. Like I think that's awesome and they're all so beautiful, but I just get overwhelmed and I'm like, oh my god, do I have to get this sheet in like every color? What am I gonna, like, you know, what am I gonna use? And it's like, oh my gosh, it's like so much. So like just having the 3 basics, I think is like, makes it easier. And you get a slight deal. So you get like a little bit of a discount if you buy the 3 as a set. So you have the option, you can get each one or you can get the set of 3. So I just got the set of 3 because I figured it's like kind of a good start to my foil sticker collection. And yeah, it's not it is on matte paper, so just be cognizant of that. It's on like their regular matte, so it's like more like this, so it's like that. I think, yeah, this must be the same paper. So yeah, it's like their regular matte paper, which I'm guessing, like, I don't know that you could foil the premium matte necessarily, is probably why. I know some shops do have glossy foil paper, but I generally like matte better anyway. But it is a fairly thin matte, so just be cognizant of that. And the foil is not, you know, like the absolute best, just to be completely honest. It's not the highest quality foil I've seen. A lot of shops, they will just they'll just put stuff, you know, they won't sell stuff that has black marks or imperfections, whereas other shops, they just say like, hey, it's hand foiled, there might be imperfections, which that's like their prerogative to do so. You know, and I'm sure it's like what you can kind of, how much loss you can afford to have within production and all of that kind of stuff. So that's every shop's prerogative to do that, and they do make that disclaimer in the listing, so it's totally fine. Like I know what I'm, you know, I knew what I was buying. But there are some you know, in the other sheet I bought, there was a fair few black marks. There doesn't seem to be as many. There's a few, but there doesn't seem to be, yeah, definitely on this sheet, there's a few. It doesn't seem to be as many, but then there's things like, yeah, so like things like the money sign here, like that's not right. It should look like that. So you can see things like that, where the sort of detail is lost. If it was ink, I would call it smudging. I would say it was smudge. I would call it smudging. Yeah, so like this, you know, you can see like the difference in the quality of like, yeah, so like the laptops and things like that. So it's just not like consistent. So, you know, just like complete full transparency there. That's how it is. But that is kind of the disclaimer that they put in the listing, is that they're not advertising flawless foiling, and so you get what you get. Yeah, so just to be just something to be cognizant of. Yeah, like in like the bows and stuff, you can see like, yeah, so like even the bows, you get like all of these rows of bows in this set, and only one is messed up. So it's like, it's not like, you know, and even then it's like, it doesn't look great, but it's not like completely unusable if you still wanted to use it. So, you know, it's not like every single sticker is messed up, but just, you know, just something that I want to be fully transparent about in case you want to pick these up. Just know what you're actually going to be getting. So yeah, these are the foil stickers, the mocha colorway in all 3 foils, and this personal kit from Vintage Rose Studio. And that is everything for this part of the haul. Sorry about the sun, but I can't control the sun. And I will see you in a sec for the next part. Hey everybody, I've got another part of the haul here, and I've got my March Mystery Kit in from GP Sticker Studio and an order from the Coffee Monsters Co. Let's start with the March Mystery because it's a little more anticlimactic. I don't think I'm going to be keeping this one. I sold my February one as well, and this month again I was like, ooh, I don't think I'm digging it. So I don't know. This one isn't as much of a definite no as February was, but I had no problem selling February, so I figured I'll stay subscribed since I'm not currently having trouble selling the ones I don't like. I mean, it's only been one so far, but if it starts to be like I can't get them off my hands, I might unsubscribe, just because there's been a lot this year that I have not been, or like the past, like I would say 6 months, most of them I haven't been super wild about. It's mostly been, I can make it work by not using a lot of the stuff. And then last month was just, I can't make it work. I'm not into it, so I sold it. So yeah, but as long as it's still pretty easy to sell it and just get my money back for it and pass it on to somebody else, it's fine. But yeah, that's kind of my thinking on it. So I'm staying subscribed for now. We'll see how it goes over the next few months. But you do get this freebie here, and like there's elements, I mean, I always love marble, of course, and I love the kind of, I think a lot of this stuff is really functional. You get some kind of functional deco things, some labels and boxes, some regular deco. And then you get your exclusive mystery kit sheet that has 4 sets of decorative headers. Again, I love this light champagne glitter and the marble headers. I don't like this double box. Are the animals like, yeah, well, no, this is the only part with the animals except the deco, but I don't know. I love animals, but I just find these drawings a little creepy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like this double box. I just don't like it. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. It's not for me. I'm not into it. And then the deco, and again, the date covers love. You get your date squares. The deco, none of this is really doing it for me. I'm not really into any of it. This I do like. So the washi sheet, I love these abstract patterns. Even the pink, I'm not the biggest pink fan, but in this context, I like it. So this sheet I'm into. And then these are the headers and little things. Again, like pink isn't my favorite color, but I like a lot of this. Like I don't hate this color scheme. I love these. So these are the checklists, the marble with the slight gold glitter around. That's freaking gorgeous. I love those. And then it's all every which way. The boxes, sheets here. Yeah, I like a lot of them, but I don't like the ones that, I don't like the deco. So that's kind of a problem. And then, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep this. So I like the quote and I like the abstract patterns in the backgrounds, but I don't like the fashion-y elements. So like these boxes here and even this one really, and the design ones. Yeah. So like the only boxes I like is this one, and like this one's okay. I don't really like any of the other boxes, so yeah, that would make it very difficult. And especially since I don't like the double box, that would make it very difficult to use this kit. And then the functional page here is this is perfectly nice. You get they've reformatted this the functional pages as well, which I'm so excited for. I like this, but I really like the reformat, like really like. Yeah, and then your second functional page here, again, this is mostly lovely. I don't really like that flower, but I love the abstract patterns and the marble and the kind of gray tones and the gold glitter I think is really stunning. So yeah, that's the March Mystery Kit. Now that I've gone through it, I definitely will not be keeping it. It's just not for me. And that's okay. Like it's a mystery kit. Not everything's going to be completely to my taste. That is the risk you run when getting a mystery kit. But yeah, in this case, I'm going to sell it again, but stay subscribed. That's my current verdict. If that changes in any future months, I will let you know, but I've already paid for April, and if I stayed subscribed this month, I will be getting May as well. So at least 2 more kits are coming my way. So I'll update you as I get them, if my plan changes on what to do with the GP Sticker Studio Mystery Kit, but that's March. And then my order from Coffee Monsters Co. Oh, I was confused like what that was. It's just a I might want to save that sticker. This order is like later than usual. Can I say it? I don't think I can save it. That's fine. I don't need that. Yeah, so this order came to me a bit later than usual. It's like a fat stack, so get ready. And I was concerned because I was like, it technically is within the time frame that is like on Etsy, but I always get Coffee Monsters Co. way earlier. If you've ever ordered from Helen, you know that they ship so quick, like sometimes same day, often next day, it's shipped. And it wasn't getting to me, and I was so concerned. And then yesterday, I think it was actually yesterday, Helen messaged me on Etsy and was like, your order just got sent back to me. So I'm resending it, don't worry. And I was like, oh, thanks for the update. That makes me feel better that there was a reason for what was going on. But then I got it today, the day after. So I don't even know how that's possible. Maybe it was like overnighted, I don't know. But if so, thank you so much. And I don't know if I ordered during a sale or something that I got this die cut, or maybe threw it in because my order was delayed. I don't know. But there's a little like Easter springy die cut, I think. I mean, it's very cute, but it's past like Easter, so I think I don't know, I might just keep it in my die cuts storage for next year, and maybe it'll come in handy around Easter next year. But that's cute. And then I've got the spring freebie here, which is absolutely precious. This box, which is like perfect for if it's somebody's birthday because it's already decorated with the emoji balloon. Otherwise, I just wipe that out and put another icon sticker and use these as regular boxes. But yeah, it's like slightly smaller than a half box, I guess like a third box size. And then you've got like emoji drinking lemonade. You've got like, it looks like an iced tea, and then like splashing around in a puddle. That could be my nephew. My nephew loves a good puddle. And then of course the TCMC is cut out as well. And the stickers I ordered so many sheets. Oh, and of course you get your journaling card. So this is the journaling card I got, and that's where you collect your beans. Oh my goodness, I ordered so many things. So yeah, I was running low on some sheets, so I reordered, and then there was so many new sheets that were in my my wish list that I just like, let's just snag a bunch. So I got, this was like a limited, they're doing these new thing where they have these smaller sheets. So it's like, as you can see, like a little bigger than half of their normal size sheet, and they're limited edition. So they're not like, you know, usually their emojis stay in stock forever, but these are like limited edition. So I got the graduation sheet because I am coming to the end of my PhD. So I'm sure there will be many things that I'll need to mark, like having to do with finishing up and graduating, like even using these to mark like my Viva and things like that would be cool. And yeah, so, and I figured if I don't use them all, I can keep them in the future for any university events where I have to wear my robes. So yeah, that would be cool. So I snagged that sheet, especially since it was limited edition. I was like, oh, I have to get it now. And then I got the camping emoji sheet. Oh, I love this so much. I was gonna use it, if you saw my plan with me last week, I went to a camp out on the weekend and I had left boxes blank to use these, but I didn't get them in time. So when it was clear I wasn't going to get them, I just marked them with like these like houses with hearts and stuff. And then I was like, oh, I'll use them in my memory planner. But then I was like, when it was like, oh, it's got returned to me, it has to get sent from Canada again, I was like, oh, I'm definitely not going to get them. So I filled out my memory spread with other stickers. And then they came in like, I did that a few hours ago and then they came in. So, oh, well, what can you do? It's fine though, because it wasn't like as much of a proper camp out as these stickers would suggest. So I think it's good that I've saved these for like our trip to Scotland where we will be more properly camping out. But you get a s'mores or just roasting a marshmallow by the fire, which we may very well be doing in Scotland. You've got a tent, even though we're not staying in a tent, we're staying like wooden kind of shelters like at a campsite that you can rent out. But definitely tent camping is probably at some point in the future. These ones are really applicable because these can be like hiking as well, but just like the backpack, like the rolled pack, water bottle, sweating. And then you've got the RV if we do any kind of like road trippy things. So yeah, I thought those were really, really cute and would definitely come in handy for our camping trip to Scotland, but also like many other outdoor adventures in the future. And then I got the 2-year anniversary sample. I totally missed their 2-year anniversary sale thing. I was just like, I don't know, I was off the ball. But they still had this sampler in the shop and I really liked it. I have another sampler from them and it's nice to have like some different stickers that you don't have necessarily on other sheets, but could come in handy. Like a doctor one, I don't need a whole sheet of that. A Bujo, again, I don't need a whole sheet of that, but it could come in handy. And then some that are really applicable, like laptop or reading or things like that. Like this, yeah, like this rain, cloud, sad thing. Like I don't need a whole sheet of that, but it could become in, you know, maybe it'll be the perfect sticker for one memory planning spread or some such. So yeah, I got the sampler sheet with all these different ones. And then I got the sick day emojis because I realized, unfortunately, like this winter, I was sick a ton and I didn't really have any good way to mark it in my memory planner. I always was like, why does anyone need sick day stickers in their planner? Because I didn't used to memory plan. And then when I started memory planning, I was like, oh yeah, okay. I do want to mark, you know, if there's nothing else to mark on a day because all I did was stay home all day, I want to be able to mark like, oh, I was feeling rubbish this day. So you've got like if you got a stuffy nose, you got like one with the snotty tissue, you got one just laid up in bed with a cloth. This is good for like headache, you got puking, and then you got another tissue one, just like a different color. So these will unfortunately come in very handy. I think the puking one is so funny, in my memory planner. And then I got the So Tired sheet because I figured this would be good for marking like lazy days or if I have an accidental lie-in or go to bed early or I have to wake up super early or something like that and I want to mark it in my memory planner. You've got like the snoozing, the like hitting the alarm clock with an axe, which is hilarious. You've just got So Tired, which is honestly how I feel today. This might get put in my memory planner for today. And like chasing the pillow, which is funny. And then I got a couple, let's show these all together. I think I got 4. I got 4. Oh my goodness, I went wild. Okay, so yeah, let's show all these. So these are all of their like larger like they take up like even more room than a half box. So they're like huge stickers. You only get 6 on a sheet, and they're like kind of desk emojis or tabletop emojis. I guess I would call them. I don't know what they call them if they call them something specific. But I got the school desk, and like the emoji is like very tired, with like coffee, books, paper, and this could be like grading a paper or writing a paper. So I figured, especially coming into the home stretch of my PhD, these will come in handy, maybe in my memory planner, or if I'm doing white space. I think even if I'm doing no white space, I could work out a situation. Like if I had a plain or full box, I could just put this across and then put a label underneath to write like all-nighter or like work. I don't like to pull all-nighters. Hopefully I won't have to do that. But yeah, I just really like these, and I hope that I can make them come in handy. Hopefully I didn't buy 4 for no reason, and I actually do end up using these. And then I got the meal prep ones because my partner and I have been doing a lot of meal prep where we've been like prepping our lunches for the week and stuff like that. So some Sundays is like literally all we do all day is like go to the grocery store and then cook all day for the whole week. And that's been really great and helpful, but it's like the whole day. So I figured these would be good for that. And then I got the computer emojis because these, again, are just generic. And even if, like, I don't use them, I'm, like, starting to be cognizant of, like, oh, don't buy too many student stickers because you're not going to be a student much longer. But if I stay in my field, I'll be a lecturer. So I'll still kind of use school-related stickers. And, like, even if I end up getting some kind of office job or something like that, these are generic for that as well. Yeah, but I liked these computer emojis. And then I got the planning desk emojis. If I have an all-day planning sesh, this is perfect for that. Yeah, so I really liked those, and hopefully I will find ways to use them, even though they are absolutely massive. And then this is, yeah, I'm trying to do like categories here. So, okay, so these are some repurchases. So these are the teaching emojis, and I used them all up this past semester because I was lecturing. So I wanted to get another sheet because even if I'm not lecturing next semester, I will be lecturing again at some point, hopefully, and definitely speaking at conferences and doing other things that are relevant to this sheet. So yeah, you've seen me use these before. We've got like the chalkboard, the grading papers, they have a full sheet of these, so they're called the meeting stickers, and then like sweating on the laptop. So yeah, I've got like 2 stickers left on my old sheet, so I'm glad to have another one of those. And then I also got another book nerd emojis because again, I've been reading a lot this year, which has been so wonderful, and I've really enjoyed it. So I've gone through again, I think I have maybe 1 sticker left on my old book nerd emoji sheet, so I had to get another one. I love all of these. You got the green book reading, you got the stack of books, snuggled up with the blanket, just the book open. This one's very neutral, there's no color on it, so that's helpful. And then the pink reading a book. And then I got this sheet as well, which is cozy reading emojis, and it's basically like this one, except a full sheet and all different colors of blanket, books, and cocoa. So yeah, it's all kind of very pastels and stuff, but I'm sure I can match these to spreads no problem. And I just love it. I think it's so cute and cozy, and that's definitely how I like to read, like snuggled up with a blanket and a hot beverage. So yeah, I loved the full sheet of that. And then these are just some new to me sheets. So I got the game night emojis part 1. I didn't see a part 2, but maybe that's like down the pipeline. Like Helen is just thinking of, already has in mind the part 2. So that's why it's called part 1. Or maybe I totally missed it and couldn't find it. But we've also been like kind of playing games and stuff, and I got the game night sheets from Once More with Love, so I definitely have game night stickers. I didn't need these, but I really liked them, and they were something a little different. So you've got like the Monopoly emoji, you've got Uno, dice, and just generic cards. So yeah, I figured these would come in handy and are very adorable. And then I got the gay couple movie date stickers. So you can get the gay, straight, or lesbian couple. All that means, all that means is either the gay one is 2 emojis with no bows in the hair, straight is 1 no bow, 1 bow, and lesbian is 2 bows. So it's just however you want to represent your partner and you, or maybe you go to the movies a lot with your friends, and maybe aesthetically you either really like the bows or you don't really like the bows. My partner and I are both, my partner's a guy, I'm non-binary. This probably represents us the best. Aesthetically, I'm not like that into the emojis wearing the bows, so I went for the gay couple movie date. It was like the closest to us, so I went for that. So you've got like the bigger ones. So this sheet format's a little different. You've got like the bigger ones, and you've got loads of the medium size, and then you've got just some popcorn by itself. So yeah, I really like this sheet, and I think it will come in handy because we also have been taking in films a lot, and even it could work for just watching a movie at home. So I like that sheet. And the final sheet I got is the summer emojis. I've had this in my faves probably the longest of anything because I had it like last summer when I think it came out. Or maybe this is a reformat, I don't know. But it was like by the time I was going to get it, it was like too late in the season and I wouldn't have needed the stuff. So I got this for now and plenty of time for the summer to start. And you've just got like a emoji in a bikini, which I'm not really sure I'll use really as much, but I really liked the emoji eating watermelon. Could be good for picnics. This emoji I have on another sheet. It's like on their traveling sheet, but it's perfect for trips because it could be any trip. It doesn't denote any certain kind of like, it's not like car or plane or anything. Like it could just be for any trip. You've just got like suitcases and a camera. And then you've got like sweating, which is funny. Like you could even use this for working out or like if it's a really hot day and I want to mark them in my memory planner, literally anything. And then you've got the ice cream emoji, which I'm going to be using this summer. So yeah, that was a very detailed run through, but I hope that you enjoyed seeing all of these potentially ridiculous sized order from Coffee Monsters Co. Not the biggest I've seen, but that's everything from Coffee Monsters Co. as well as my March mystery kit from GP Sticker Studio. I already put it back in the cell because I want to protect it since I'm reselling it. But yeah, that is it, and I will see you in a sec for the next part of the haul. Hey everybody, I've got just one tiny thing to show you for the what I think is going to end up being the very last part of this haul, because I have ordered more stuff, but none of it's shipped yet, and it's like only a few more days, so I'm going to be putting up this haul. So I think we're safe to say this is the last thing, and it is just a tiny order from Lucinda Charlotte Designs. I saw that they were coming out with these foil headers, and I was like, oh my god, buy all of them. And then I was like, oh, can't do that, calm down. Just get one to try out. And if you like them, you can keep them in mind for the future. And I do really like them. I think they turned out really nice. And it's basically like if you had a glitter header and then you put one of those like foil overlays over it, but it's already like, oops, it's already done. So it's basically just like, and it's kind of like a star pattern. So like if you look really close at the foil, it's like some of them are circles, some are kind of diamonds, and some are kind of like starburst shapes. So it's kind of like a star effect. And they had all different color schemes, and I believe they had gold, silver, and rose gold. Maybe they only had gold and silver. But yeah, but they had different, obviously, foil options and lots of different colorways for the headers. And yeah, obviously, you know, I wanted to immediately buy all of them, but I was like, wait, which kits like coming up do you actually not have headers for? Like, would you actually use these? And I only had one that I was like incoming that I could think like I would actually, I didn't have glitter headers for, and that's the anniversary kit that I believe I hauled in this very haul. And for that was a mini kit that I got, so I'll need glitter headers for it. But I didn't order the a la carte glitter headers from the shop, or they didn't have, no, I think they did have, but I just didn't get them because I was like, oh, I have plenty in my collection, it's fine. But I thought since it's an anniversary kit, it's a little special, I thought I'd jazz it up a little bit with these. And there's gold glitter in the kit, so I got the gold foil because I figure that's the foil color I'll be using with the kit. And also, there was a gold option, but the golds were all very different. So it was like warmer, darker, cooler tone, like all different kind of tones of gold where only one would probably match. Whereas with this, because there is a lot of red and pink in the kit, I figured I could probably use definitely this bright red and I think this lighter pink. I could potentially even use 3 of the colors, get them to match that kit. If not, I feel like I can definitely use 2, and then maybe a set of gold glitter or something like that. For the third, maybe even all 4 of them will match and I can do scattered, like, you know, who knows, we'll see. But I figured this sheet was this red colorway was my best bet for matching the anniversary kit as well as the gold foil. So I got those, and I'm very excited to add a little jazzing up to that spread, and keeping in mind for the future, if there's a mini kit, maybe instead of a la carte glitter headers, maybe I'll go to Lucy's shop and look for some of these foil glitter headers to match, because this is really fun, and I'm definitely been bitten by the foil bug. So yeah, that is it for this portion of the haul, and that is it for my April haul. I really hope you enjoyed it. What will definitely be a very long haul. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Thanks so much again for watching, and have a great day. Bye.